Hello, everybody. My name is Gabriel Sebastián Rodríguez Hernandez. I am from el Centro de Estudios Tecnológicos Industriales y Servicios número 58 from the group 12M in the subject of English. And today I'm going to talk about my topic, the puberty. Then I want to talk of 10 different things that I want to develop in this presentation. Started with the first one is puberty in general. So, in this part, we are going to talk about what is puberty and what's the purpose of it. So, it says right here puberty is the natural part of development when your child body goes through physical and hormonal changes to reach sexual maturity. And what's the purpose of it? Well, puberty is your body's natural way of physically becoming an adult. And in this period, your major organs and body systems mature and your body becomes capable of sexual reproduction. All right? So, this information was taken out of Cleveland Clinic Organization. Continuing with the second point I want to talk about, it's what to know about puberty. In this section, I want to divide it into two halves: hormone changes and difference in sex. So, starting with the first one, hormone changes, many changes that are occurring during puberty are related to shifting hormone levels. So, in these levels, they can have testosterone, the high testosterone, estrogen, growth hormones, and estradiol. In difference in sex, in the second point, this can include difference in genitalia, hormones, chromosomes, or internal anatomy. There are many forms of DSD, and different people can have difference in their experiences during puberty. Not everyone will have the same experience. So this information was taken out of medicalnewstoday.com. Continuing with the third part, early or delayed puberty. In this part, we are going to talk about boys and girls in the early and delayed puberty. Early puberty, also known precocious puberty, is when girls have signs of puberty before 8 years of age, and in boys, it's when they have signs of puberty before the age of 9 years old. This difference between 1 year in difference in girls and boys is completely normal because girls start to development the puberty before boys. So continuing with delayed puberty is when boys have no signs of testicular development by 14 years of age, and in girls they have not started to develop breasts in by 13 years of age, or they have developed breasts but their periods have now started by the age of 15 years old. This information was taken out of nhs.uk. Next up is the fourth point, and this is physical changes in puberty in both hands, boys and girls. Starting with boys, we have in the age of 11 to 12. The external genitals and hair will start to grow, chin, armpit, etc. In girls, in the age of 10 to 11, breasts will start to developing and body shape will change. Chest, arms, legs, etc. In boys, the age of 12 to 14, sport growing chest and shoulders will get broader and getting taller. And in girls, in the age of 12 to 14, they're going to have hair where their hair will start growing under the arms, and facial and body hairs will also increase. Next is the fifth point: puberty, adolescent male. In this part, I recollect the most important information of body changes that occur in the adolescent male in the puberty. So, right here says body size will increase, like I said earlier, chest, shoulders, arms, legs, etc. Sometimes the feet, arms, legs, and hands will grow faster than the rest of the body. This is completely normal. And as the puberty hormones increase, teens may have increase in oil skin and sweaty. This is really important to notice about because you have to wash daily and wash daily your face because they can start to produce acne development. Says right here, some boys may get some swelling in the breast area. This is really important. It's completely normal during puberty. This is common among teenage boys and is often short-term, temporary condition. This information was taken out of Hopkins Medicine Organization. Sixth, puberty issues. This is one of the main points I want to talk about because there's a lot of issues and problems that occur during puberty, and it's important to know how to help your child or how you can help yourself to have a nice development in the puberty. So, it says right here, having an adolescent often brings up parents uncomfortable memories of going through puberty themselves. Fortunately, education and support for adolescents during this period of time are becoming increasingly common. So I collect here like four main points that are some ways to help your child or help yourself with the in this period of time. So, in the first point, is talk with your child before physical changes start to happen. This can help your child to have a clue, an idea of what are going to experience during this time, like physical changes and emotions they are going to feel. In the second, it's body odor. So it's who is related with teach their child how to care for his or her skin. This is really important as I said earlier. You have to wash daily yourself and face so acne can start developing. And sharing experiences. This can help your child to know more about what their parents experience before them and what can help them in the future and during this time. This information was taken out of Cigna.com. Next up is 7, early puberty. The Again, we are going to talk of early puberty in a more specific way. So we're going to know of what is it and some types. What is it? Precocious puberty, also known as early puberty, is when when a child's body starts to develop or starts to go through the change into an adult body too soon. Puberty starts on average in girls between age of 8 and age of 13, and in boys between the age of 9 and 14. And in types, there are two types of precocious puberty or early puberty, and it's central precocious puberty, which is more common like normal puberty, and peripheral precocious puberty. This is less common and it's also called fe- pseudopic puberty. And the hormones like the estrogen, as I said earlier, and testosterone trigger their systems. This information was taken out of webmd.com. Number 8 is helping your child through puberty. In this part, we'll see some of the stressful parts about puberty and how you can help your child during this time. So, the emotional demands that occur during the teenage years may be stressful for your child. They can include peer pressure, academic demands, and comparisons. So, here are some ways you can help your child. So, the first one is help them understand. Help them understand what are they feeling emotionally, physically, and the second one is communicating with them openly. You can ask them what they feel, how they feel, what you can do to help them, what they can do so they can be a lot better for both. So this information was taken out of healthdirect.gov.au. Number 9, delayed puberty. As early puberty, we are going to see what is it and how common is it. So, normal puberty occurs across an age range. So, in boys, the absence of testicular development by age of 14 is one of the main things that define the delayed puberty. And in girls, the absence of breast development is by the time of age of 13, or primary amenorrhea with normal breast development by the age of 15. How common is it? Well, there isn't exact prevalence of delayed puberty, but there are variations in normal puberty in approximately 3%. And delayed puberty is more common in boys than in girls. So there's a strong correlation within families in boys that occur that have delayed puberty and their childs also have to. This information was taken out of patientinfo.info. And finally, 10. Girls in puberty. As the adolescent male part, we're going to see physical changes and emotional changes. So, first up, and says right here, in the first stage, breast development begins with the appearance of small breast spots under the nipples. It could be 2 additional years before breasts fully develop. They will begin to sweat more and produce body odor during physical activity. This is really normal. Every time it happens. Girls will also experience an increase in height and weight like in boys to prepare for their periods. Your daughter may notice that her arms, sticks, hips, upper back, chest, head, uh, every part of the body become fuller and wider. So, continuing with emotional changes. Emotion isn't new to girls. However, many young girls will experience a wider range of emotions when they begin puberty. Sometimes it will feel a lot of storm of emotions. This is really important to know so parents can know how they feel emotionally, if they feel happy, sad, if there's something they don't like, so they can develop this and make the better for everyone. So it's important to always stay healthy in the psychological way, so there isn't any issue between the future or in the time of puberty. This information was taken out of family doctor organization. So, in conclusion, a little feedback. In conclusion, puberty is one of the most important phases in your life. Why? Because it's the natural way your body makes you an adult person, a perfectly grown person that is developed by your body physically and psychologically, your emotions. Physically, it makes your body more, it makes your body taller, wider, and psychologically, emotionally, it makes you know how you feel about things: happy, sad, disgust, and everything. And you don't have to feel sad or disgust about your development through the puberty. So it's completely normal. So thank you very much from seeing this video and have a nice day.